Hey, what's up? OPERATIONiDROID here, and what you're looking at is raw, unedited footage recorded using the Shou screen recorder. If you don't know what Shou is, it's an iOS screen recorder, and if you don't have it, you can learn how to get it by watching the video linked in the description below. However, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get the best possible quality for Shou and how to fix the black screen you sometimes may get when recording. If you're excited to learn how to do this, please hit that like button and let's try to get this video to 500 likes. Now, without any further ado, let's head into the tutorial. Alright, like I mentioned, you will need the Shou screen recorder, and if you don't have it, please check the description to learn how to get it. So, to begin, we're going to open our Shou screen recorder, and by selecting the I next to start recording, you'll have access to the settings. As you can see right here, these are my best settings for Shou, and we're going to go over each one by one. Starting with format, I have it at move. Orientation, this is up to whatever you're recording. I usually like to record in portrait, but if you're going to record games that play in landscape, make sure that you set the orientation to landscape and have the home button selected to whichever way you hold your iOS device. Next is resolution. You're going to want to have this at 1080p. That is the best resolution that Shou offers. And finally, we have bitrate. Set this at 10 megabytes per second. This will determine the size of your file for each second that you record, and the higher it is, the better kind of quality you get from your audio. So set this at 10 megabytes per second. Now, once you have these best settings, you can start recording. But as you can see, it says to record most games, turn on assistive touch in iOS settings. So this trick, turning on assistive touch and being able to record games with OpenGL, will not work on the iPhone 4 and iPad 2. That's just the way it is, and I'm terribly sorry. But like it mentioned, most games do have OpenGL, like Minecraft, Infinity Blade 3, GBA for iOS, and many other games. So let's head into our settings. Once you get to your settings, you're going to want to go into General, Accessibility, and there you'll have access to assistive touch. So once you go into General Accessibility, you're going to want to scroll down and find the assistive touch setting. Now, you can either turn this on or off whenever you decide to do your recording, but you can also set it as a custom gesture or a shortcut. I personally like to set assistive touch as a shortcut, when I press the home button 3 times, the assistive touch will come up. And you can set this by going to accessibility shortcuts and selecting assistive touch. Now that we have assistive touch on, we can record our games and our OpenGL games, like in my case, GBA for iOS. Specifically, I'll be recording Pokemon Sweet version. So when you use assistive touch to record your games, make sure that it is on the screen. In this case, in GBA for iOS, and I'm playing in portrait, I want to make sure that the assistive touch is on where the screen is and not the skin. But if you're playing a game that's landscape, then the assistive touch will be on the screen because it's, well, full screen. And make sure that when you decide to record, move the assistive touch around a bit on the screen just so that Shou recognizes that the assistive touch is on. Now that we've done this, we can head back into our settings and I can show you one last trick to record your OpenGL games. Now, for some reason, if you turn on assistive touch and you still can't record your games and you're getting a black screen, you can try one more thing. And it's in the same section of settings, General Accessibility, and that's by going into the setting which is called Increase Contrast. Here you'll have 3 sliders that I recommend that you turn on or off and mess around with this a bit and see if it'll fix your black screen problem. I've had viewers tell me that turning some of these on and off has helped them record their screen with assistive touch on, when if they didn't mess with these settings, it would not work. So hopefully you can use these settings to your best advantage. Like I said, unfortunately, this will not work on the iPhone 4 and iPad 2. That's just the way it is. I know that Shou is trying to get it to work on the iPhone 4 and iPad 2, but we can only tell with more updates to come. But as you can see, when I head into my recording, it will be a bit glitchy when you're kind of sliding through the recording, and don't worry that your recording isn't glitchy. It's just kind of a thing with the app when you're sliding through. But as you can see, when I head to my recording, you can see that it actually does record my GBA for iOS, which requires OpenGL, and it recorded it just fine without a black screen or anything for that matter. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, I highly recommend you do so to be notified whenever I upload a video, because I make videos like this one every week. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and welcome to the operation.